What's up, YouTube? This is AZ Yu-Gi-Oh! 2, and we're going to take a deck profile of Willie Diaz on his tellerknights for the April 1st ban list.
Yeah! So this is my deck profile we've been playing with, we've been testing with. I just switched some new cards out. Well, not really new, but you know what I mean, though. So, without further annoyance, we'll just get into it. So, standard monster lineup. For the first ones are, of course, you got 3 Tellerknight Deneb, Searcher, basically, summon, search for anything but Deneb. Really good. Heart and Soul the deck. Then you got 3 Altairs. Really good. Obviously, he summons special in any Tellerknight. And he's really good because he has basically the Spar / Bahamut Shark / Augur effect. I can go into battle with him, do my thing, activate his effect, and main phase 2, and it's legal. So it's really good. You need 3 of them. Now for the 2 of, and the only 2 of, Inukulai. Inukulai is good for Foolish Sheen, summon, send a Tellerknight. He's the beat stick that's worth being a beat stick because Regale sucks. It's up to your place for, Altair, Dominant Graveyard for, your Haunteds and everything else, so it's really good. And then the only one-ofs are Alsam and Vega. Vega, when you summon another Tellerknight from your hand. Alsam, when you summon, burn for 1,000. Vega, I used to run at 2, but what I noticed is that at 2, it's dead. If you draw it first turn, it's really fucking dead. And then it forces you to make a play that you don't want to make. He's there only really for fucking Triver or Deltero, so. And he's really good. I had him out for a while, because I had no room for it, but now I made room for it by taking out a Vega. And even playtesting with Steve today against Cool Forts, it's good when you get the extra 1,000 damage. There's about a couple games I could have cowboyed, but because I didn't have extra damage in there, I couldn't do it. So Awesome just brings that to the game. So, and then for the text, I chose 2 Max Ds over 2 Honest. Honest is good, and I have it as a side deck. But now when we have things that special out the ass, still Burning Abyss is a problem. Necros are a problem still. And even Mirror Match. It'll stop, Mirror Match will stop in their track to dead. Unless they can get game, which I highly doubt it, because I play the deck. For the spells, simple shit, as usual. Or stuff, I should say, sorry. 3 Rotas. This card really, of course, came back because of Stella's, and it helps search. Basically, you have 6 Denebs in the deck. So, Upstarts, I do not repel dualities because now this game is all about Mind Crush and what you have in your hand, and this gives your opponent 1,000, which is a bad thing. But in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh, you don't care about life points as long as you can get to your hands, get to your fillers, So 3 of those. 3 MSTs. Necros are a thing. Necros are doing shit, and they don't run as many back row, but still, just in case you face those who have, side out and stuff, I always keep 3 for Floodgate cards, and for Quill Force, of course. I run 2 Dark Hole because I'm still having trouble finding Regekis, and I don't want a common, because that just decreases the value of Regeki. But Dark Hole is good. It doesn't hurt you at all, because you get Altair back, you have Call the Haunted, Oasis, and it helps you if you have Delteros, or if you have Triver on the field. And then the one-ofs, and the only one-ofs, Book of Moon, Soul Shards. Soul Charge is really good, especially if you just need 1 card. Getting a Soul Charge and Soul Charging for Altair from Graveyard can open up a big play. Vega from Graveyard can open up a big play, so it just really helps you. And Book of Moon to stop problem cards, such as if you get Djinn locked with Necros, such as if you have Majesty's Fiend, which against this guy right here, Majesty's Fiend was an asshole. So yeah, it helps a lot.
It's not that good.
Shut up, Steve. And then, of course, Table Traps. Big daddy of the traps, Alpha. Alpha is broken. Too bad it's not researchable like how Burning Abyss has with Lake and shit. Basically, control Tellerknight. Activate this, send a Tellerknight from field to grave to negate the activation of a spell, trap, or monster effect. And then after that, draw a card. The funny thing about it is, though, you can stop Max C's and Bailers and all that shit. But you cannot draw just because when you do that, you do not destroy Max C, you just negate the effect. So there's some things you gotta learn about that. And then for the Reborns, 2 Call Haunteds and 2 Oasis. A lot of people that I see and people that I know think it's a bad combo. There are times where I want to go aggressive, and so of course 3 would be staple. But there's also times where I want to go defensive and not have to worry about anything, and Oasis is good because they come back in defense mode. And I think a 2 and 2 balance is great, especially when you can make plays off end phase, get Altair back, you know, it just opens a lot of plays. This deck doesn't have much attack stopping, I guess, for lack of better words. So I run 2 Mirror Force instead of DP. This game that I've noticed is getting a lot of, you know, spam the field and just kill your opponent in 1 turn. So this kind of stops that in a sense, especially if you're playing against Burning Abyss and Necros, and it really helps a lot to slow people down, especially against Cleave Forts too. It helps slow things down. And then 2 Phoenix Chains. Phoenix Chain, yeah, against stops attacks, but also if you need to stop effects, you can stop the effects. So, and only 2 because you don't need 3, because top decking to the 3rd one is not really that good. So, but 2 is good. And then the 1-ofs, Torrential, Compulse, Vanities, Warning. Vanities, even though it's hit to 3, it was just really hit to 1, it's still good at 1. It'll force your opponent to either sit and wait or force them to use their MSTs or whatever to stop that. I don't run ball on this because 1, there's no way to search it unless you have Trap Tricks, and I'm not running Trap Tricks variant. And 2, it's an okay card, not that great. I rather have Warning. Even though Warning, you do have a cost of paying 2,000. It still stops Pendulum Summoning, still stops spells and whatnot, so. Torrential, of course, Mass Destruction. Compulse, get rid of shit, it's a problem, so. This is a 40 card main deck, and I do hate more than 40, so that is that. To the extra deck, I have 1 diamond. Used to run 2, but now since Burning Abyss are falling off the map, 1's necessary for now. And it also helps too against Necros, just because if they add a card back from graveyard to hand, banish it. That's so it's really good. 27 B6 in case he gets over it. I didn't explain him a lot, but he's kind of self-explanatory. 2 drivers. XYZ summon, bounce all cards. Once per turn, detach, pitch card from opponent's hand, and set from field to graveyard while he has materials, special summon any tellerknight from graveyard to field. It's really good. The 1 Deltaros. Deltaros is good, but he's very situational. 25 attack, which makes him really a decent, formidable opponent. Basically, while I have materials on this card, my opponent can't activate cards. I detach once per turn, destroy card on the field, and if you set from field to graveyard, special one from deck or hand. So, for the 1 of the most important, like Gusto, you literally have nothing in this deck to replace your cards. Pot of Avarice is gone. Sirius really sucks as a tellerknight, so this is your only way to get your tellerknights back, especially Altair. If you go through, I've been through grind games, even with Steven today, grind games, and you don't have any Altairs, Emerald just puts all of them back and says, you're still alive. So. And to be able to draw 1 is really good. 1 Castell. A lot of people play 2. If you need 2, I'm just saying that's just a waste of space. 1's good enough. You just need to get rid of that 1 promo card. And if they have it again, they have it again. But at least you get rid of a card for that turn. So. Exton's good for mass removal. Of course, self-explanatory. Basically, GG. Don't explain this card. I have Dark Rebellion. Make him a monster. Detach 2. Target 1 opponent's monster. Cut them in half. I gain half. Monarch is still good. Not as good as used to be, but he's still good, so I still run him. And then my tech card, well, not really my tech card, but a card that's really underrated is Starliege. Starliege is really good, in my opinion. To be able to detach to negate a monster, have him drop to 0 as well, it's really just like Nightmare Shark. And then if he dies, draw a card. Dweller, really only for Necros and Burning Abyss. Stop graveyard effects. Excalibur, get over kill forts if I need to do it. Because, yeah. Ragna for kill forts, and then Fire Fist if they ever come back up. I doubt they will. And then a card that just fills space and kind of helps, very situational. Tsukiyomi. You don't use it first turn unless you really have a shitty hand. But other than that, it's still pretty decent. To be able to set my spells and traps, get a Exceed, throw away a Rhoda or throw away something else to get 2 more cards, it's really good, but not as broken. That is the extra deck. For side deck for now, I have 2 Honest, just because I would side this in for Mirror Match and side this in for Cleave Forts. It's not explanatory. Flying Sea, really only for Mirror Match and for Burning Abyss, because Burning Abyss is still a problem, even though they did get a little bit nerfed. So. 2 Share Rights for side deck. just to be able to draw for as much as Netcrawl's add and for much as Killfort's add, like to have with this card. Especially against Fire Fist if they come back up, and especially against, Usenjus as well. 2 Mind Crush. I might bump up to 3 if I can find a third one. Yes, they are common. But this game is now basically add from deck to hand. Necroz's add from deck to hand. Killfort's, Sotella's, Fire Fist, Burning Abyss. So to be able to know if their cards in hand they get, it's really good. See my opponent's hand as well, also good as well. 2 Shadows and 1 Soul Drain, mainly for yet again Burning Abyss and Burning Abyss. And also Necroz too because he can't banish. 2 Fairy Winds, mainly for problem cards like Vanities and all that stuff, and then for Killfort's as well. And then I only have 1 for now, but I am going to get a second one. Imperial Isle for Necroz. So that is my deck profile. So hope you guys were able to understand me, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well too. This is what I will be playing for April 1st ban or the April ban list. So there you go.
All right, cool. AZ Yu-Gi-Oh signing out.